impossible. Yeah, I know that's what a lot of you are saying. Yeah, you're wondering how could this have happened? I'll tell you why. Because a lot of investors don't think like gamers. As a matter of fact, a lot of investors are not gamers. So while a ton of the gaming fandom is acting just like Van Damme in Bloodsport when Chong Li was about to stomp on Ray Jackson's head when Sony's talking about getting rid of discs. No! Stop! And Sony just stomping the games out. While the fandom's doing that, they chanting for Chong Li. Chong Li, Chong Li, Chong Li, Chong Li, Chong Li. But Chong Li was the wrong bet at the end. Okay? Now, so, stock went up probably because of that damn meeting. Didn't they have a meeting, an investor meeting? Let me read this. Sony rewards with soaring stocks after revealing all digital future. By the way, everybody got something to say about them. Okay? Republicans, Democrats, independents, woke, unwoke, everybody has a problem with Sony. And it seems to be the majority of everyone that I'm seeing online. There's some people like, I've been doing digital forever. I'm fine. But it seems like the majority of the fandom sees the deeper problem. Like the Matrix says, like Morpheus said, the problem is choice. Actually, maybe it was Neo that said that when he was talking to the architect. I am the architect. I think so, maybe. I can't remember. Anyway, let me keep moving. Don't want to get off track here. So, I had something to say. Can't remember. Fans are furious. Yes. Both sides, everybody's got a problem. Everybody got a problem with Sony. I guarantee you they didn't expect this amount of backlash. Fans are furious with PlayStation. Smoothie. For announcing its intent to kill physical games, but shareholders are not. Sony's stock have risen since 1st of July, when the manufacturer confirmed its intent to cease manufacturing disc-based games. Yeah, because they see it as all extra profit coming in, extra revenue. The Japanese company's stock closed at 3.2% higher at $21. I figured they would have stock price higher than that. They're only at $21. Let me see something. Sony's stock price. Yeah.
Sony stock is currently
it's $20.79 now. So it's starting to go down. On the day of the announcement, and has remained relatively steady in the time since during the same period. With the Nikkei 225 dropped around 1%, demonstrating confidence in the strategy. If I was invested in them, there's no way I would think this was a good idea. Long term, this is a problem. This is making me think maybe some people pumped and dumped. You know what I'm saying? Like they knew other people would think it was a good idea, so people got in and got out. I bet you. Broadly, the manufacturer's stocks are down this year as a consequence of the ongoing memory crisis, but this announcement has helped it claw back some ground. Investors will be pleased with the decision because it allows the platform holder to exercise more control over the game it sells. See, this is all about the revenue, forcing consumers to spend through its own storefront rather than look elsewhere. And that's what they're being sued for now, with this whole monopoly on their storefront. It also eliminates the ability for consumers to sell software or trade it in. Of course, this all has come at a cost of damaged consumer confidence. I mean, people literally hate them right now. You know what I mean? Right now, they've lost my confidence. I don't hate them, but they've lost my confidence. I do not trust them anymore, especially with me looking at Does It Play, what they wrote, everything that's going on with these numbers. I don't trust them, man. I'm just like, this is wrong. And PlayStation's brand seems poised to take a beating on the back of its remarkably unpopular decision. 62% of Push Square readers polled said they plan to purchase fewer games as a result of this initiative. And remember, I'm going to keep going back to this. I did a poll, and Comics Explained did a poll on Supergirl. And both of our polls said the same thing. The fans were not interested. Now, even though both of our channels are a sample of the much bigger fan base, our poll told the truth. And right now, my poll is saying that people do not want to buy the PS6. And they are in trouble for the PS6. And they're in trouble right now, I think, coming in the future. It may be too big to rig. They may be too big at this point in time for it to put a substantial dent in them. But over time, the more gamers remain angry and unsatisfied, even if they bring a peace offering with other things, but they still don't do physical, I think this is getting bigger, way bigger than I ever thought it was going to be. And I think it was bigger. I think they knew they were going to get backlash, but not as big as this. Sony stock will likely settle over the coming weeks, but perception of its platform could permanently be damaged. Oh, yeah. I mean, you're getting into territory of, like, with me at least, of Nintendo. I can't stand Nintendo. Look up my video, Why I Hate Nintendo. I don't truly hate them, I just don't like them. Okay? And just look at that and understand what I've been through as a gamer. And it's funny, is a lot of people that after seeing that video, they were like, yo, this dude, he really is a gamer. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I may have retired a little bit from, I would say, mid-20s to mid-30s. Yeah, mid-20s to mid-30s. You know what I mean? I had a PS3. I had a 360. You know, I had a GameCube. But I just really wasn't playing like that. Go listen to my story. I'll tag it at the end of this so you can understand why I have an issue with Nintendo. And I was gonna give them a second chance and get a Switch 2 until all the stuff that they did when it came out. I can't stand how they do business and treat people, how they treat gamers, how they treat their customers, how they treat other companies. Like with a $1,000 PS6 predicted and a general apathy around the next gen machines, I wouldn't be surprised to see Sony's stock fall sharply once he decides, oh yeah, and that might be the time to buy if you think they might come back. And they might be on the comeback trail. I think they're about to be in trouble. Big trouble. And, you know, some people were saying that what they think is that the bean counters, the guys that make the decisions at the top, the bottom line guys, the guys that only worry about the bottom line, they were saying, okay, well, if the whole RAM problem is kind of destroying us, how do we make that back? By all profit. Get rid of the discs. See that? 10 million subscribers.